I had a wake-up call earlier today. You see, I been very busy with computer games, and a girl I just met a couple months ago, and I was so rushed at all the events going on that I almost lost my laptop. What had happened was I'd gotten on the bus to go into downtown Seattle for a job interview. About three stops out, I think about an interesting idea for a computer game, and the laptop isn't there. And I'm like, uh-oh. And I thought I might have left the laptop near the fare box where you insert your ticket. And I went there to see it wasn't there, and I frantically get out, and I run back toward the home. This was only 2 or 3 stops away, so I just run back home. The and the whole way I'm looking on the ground to see if I dropped it or anything like that. And get back home, it's sitting right on my desk. I never brought it in the first place, which is unusual because the address I needed was in the laptop where I needed to look for directions once I got off in downtown Seattle. I had Google Maps open and all that. And at the last minute, I must have needed to get something else and forgot about the laptop. There are some other things I wanted to bring to the interview, and forgot about the laptop. The other distraction was that my hair. I wanted to get a haircut before the interview, but I couldn't because my hair was just like half a centimeter too short to donate. And I kind of have a relationship with the clinic where I donate my hair, and don't want to let them down. So that was another distraction to the day. What else was going on? It was a wake-up call. As soon as I got home, before I even left for the interview, I backed up everything. And so it's all good. If I lose my computer, it's a financial setback, but at least it won't interrupt the conference now, so I feel a little bit more comfortable. Anyways, I had another wake-up call 6 months ago that I heeded to, and I'm very pleased that I did. I was living in my car at the time, and I had my car was a mess for one thing because it was my living quarters. But that wasn't the only problem. The other problem was there were things in there that would be difficult to explain away if I got pulled over or if I had to go through customs or you know stuff like that. What had happened was I was living in the car. There were a lot of, well, obviously I got two computers. They're top of the line because I'm working on a computer gaming conference. I have some other things in there. It's a mess. There are a million places you could have hid something in there because of how messy it was. And the best case scenario is that the police will insist on searching it and take a million years to go through all that. That's the best case. The worst case is they just assume everything is stolen. The other issue is that I was taking a lot of supplements, and some of them, if it comes in a bottle like this, fair enough. I think most officers will take that at face value, that is activated charcoal. But when I was taking bags of activated charcoal or bags of vitamin C powder, that's a little bit harder to explain. And I was so worried about getting pulled over or getting into an accident. The other issue is that I was dating a teenage girl. She was 16 years old. And I was so afraid that if we got into an accident, well, not only will her family be upset, but it will be very unusual to explain away, if neither of us are conscious to explain what's going on. It'd be very difficult to explain how we ended up in the car together. So it made me, every time I passed by a police officer, I got very tense. And I would be, I remember one time I was making a left turn, and it wasn't clear if I had to yield or not, so I stayed there because there was a police officer right across from me. And then now people were honking at me, so I very cautiously make the turn, going like 5 miles an hour, and somehow I survived that without getting pulled over. And I realized I gotta clean up my car. So I went into a Whole Foods because they have all these recycle bins for various things. I got rid of whatever I could, and I got some bins to put everything else in. And then when I got I donated some of my used clothing because I had so many things that I've been wearing for years. And then I went home to my family and they helped me out a little bit more. And then came back to Seattle and I totaled the car. And I'm very relieved I did all that. It could have been a big misunderstanding had I totaled the car in the condition it was in a few months earlier, or if I had had the accident with the girl inside the car. It could have been much more confusing. So I'm just making this video that, I heeded a warning today and I might have dodged a bullet. Thanks for watching.